All right, Shalom. Only first of all, give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Unto his like foreigners from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. As now just seen this, here comes Civil War 2.0. I seen the thing popped up, but I was like doing what I had to do, and then I hear it. So I'm gonna play it. It's what we've been saying through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Amos 3:7. It says, surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing, but revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets. The lion have roared, who will not fear? The Lord have spoken, who can but prophesy? So the prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua have been saying this for umpteenth long on Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. So if a man claims to be a prophet, if he's not displaying this attribute, he's not a prophet of the Lord. He's not. So let me let this thing play. Let Dabu say what he's going to say. Because this just happened yesterday with the mayor of New York. And they made their mind. And come to find out, I seen a couple of clips. The group of individuals that people did not expect to back him up are the ones that's backing him up. That group of individuals is the tiny hat wearers. So this thing is deliberately constructed how everything's going to turn out. So let him play.
Begins. Mamdani takes NYC, and he's not only openly threatening Trump to go to war with Trump, but he's threatening Trump.
So the new mayor decides to what? Threaten the president. President threatens him. And who's going to play who's going to be the victim? The people. This was all by design. Divide and conquer. But
traditional American values, and they're going on and on about, the city that Trump's from, NYC, that is now taken over by the far left, and that civil war is just around the corner for sure. Tons of people fleeing NYC, going all over the country, just getting out of NYC. And we've got places like Texas warning about straight up embargoes, like against NYC. This is civil war. This is splitting us down the middle, turning state against state. There's no other way around it.
And that's all scriptures. That's what the scripture says. That's all scriptural. Matter of fact, let me get these two. You gotta love it, man. We are in some beautiful times right now. I'm gonna start with this first. Matthew 24:6. It says, and you should and you should hear of wars and rumors of wars. And all this is rumors of wars. All right, but it's screaming out loudly. Okay, that's all we seeing is more wars. Trump wants to go attack Nigeria for some. Everybody realized Nigeria has some natural resources. I mean, there's plenty of evidence. People speaking about it. They got oil. They want to get into Africa because a lot of those African nations. I forgot the group that they're called, but there's a group of African nations that have been dealing with the West, and they already cut off France. That's why France's government collapsed. So to the next big thing to do, some false crisis, and the U.S. gets involved. Then they want to go to war with Venezuela. Why? Because of drug. Because they say because of the drug lords. Because Venezuela is nah. It's not because of that. Because of the oil. They want to go to war with the Caribbean cartels. They call them. Why? I just saw a video of Jamaica and the same failed, miserable rescue as always. And the people was like, yo, we need help. And there's no help coming. So these wars and rumors of wars is just constantly coming back to back. Why? Because we are at the end time. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. And yet the end is still not yet. All right, real quick, another one. Luke 11:18. It says, if Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? And if America is not fucking Babylon the Great, I don't know what else to say. This kingdom is not standing at all. They're not standing by nothing. Isaiah 19 and 2. It says, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. So Democrats, Republicans, far left, far right, conservative, liberal, whatever name they want to call it, Chris Blood. Okay. It's just a class war, straight up. The Lord is setting everybody to turn on each other, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, which is what? Civil war. And the prophecies been say this is going to happen, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city. It's not Texas, the state, but a city that they want to embargo, like Dabu was saying. So you got within the United States of America, you got states that are going to go against each other. Matter of fact, what was it? 25 states sued the U.S. government for SNAP EBT. A federal judge, two federal judges, said that the Trump administration have to release it. Then he said, Trump, he needs some clarification. What do they mean? Just to postpone. And then now all of a sudden, he's not going to do it. So all this is bringing contention. He's a leader of contention. All right. That's all they do, bringing division. Why? Because it's the spirit of the Lord and kingdom against kingdom. And I mentioned a few of those too. So we are in the prophecies of all these things happening. We are in the prophecies of all the worst possible outcome that you could think of. And there's nothing nobody can do about it. This shit is going down, man. People are going to go against other people. Like the scripture said, with swords in their hands. While this guy, Trump, having parties and billing, what's that word? He, the ballroom, put money into the ballroom, and when they fail to, he don't give a damn about the poor. He don't give a damn who's starving out there. This is what they're playing. This is the game that they're playing with you people. Well, all of us.
Saw a little bit of this before with California and Texas, but no doubt Texas taking the move here against not only NYC, but it's going to be anybody that follows with the same move. Now, you've seen Trump.
Oh, and yesterday, I'm gonna have to put this up today. Yesterday, they call it a blue wave. All the election that took places, Jersey, New York, and other places, they all turned Democrats. So that in itself is showing you that another change is coming. This thing is about to go down, man. All right, and the government is still closed. It's not gonna. It's gonna make a new record. And the way I believe, I was watching some probably on Instagram, and the lady was breaking it down when they passed the big blue bill. I said the big blue bill, the big bad bill. When they passed that, they also he also said once they pass it, they need nothing else. In other words, they don't need to come back to the table for nothing because they got what they wanted. And here it is. Your options are food or health. This is what they're complaining. This is what your great leaders is debating each other for: food or health. So this shit's about to go down, man. We keep saying it, but now seeing it for what it is, it all makes sense now.
Go and do whatever he wanted in terms of these National Guard troops. And they made these new teams, these new strike teams, 500 in every state. They could be snapped up and they can be used for whatever he wants at a moment's notice. So NYC has not seen an influx of troops yet. They've yet to send a National Guard or make a big move like they did with Chicago, like they did with Southern California, like they did DC. We haven't seen it yet in NYC, but we're about to. We're about to. And a lot of this from here on out is obviously going to coincide with other events that are going to pop off. As soon as they start these strikes from Venezuela all the way up through Mexico to our border, it's going to change everything. Everything's changing rapidly. But with this win and this basic call for war against Americans, traditional American values, let's see where this goes from here. But it sure looks to me like here it goes. They're pushing it full scale. You're going to see more states jump on board following Texas going against NYC here. And this is it. This is the setup that they've always wanted, to run state against state and to get their civil war one way or another. So that's some of the latest.
And that's why is a fearful thing to fall in the hand of the Most High, because we could clearly see what's going on. The Lord is the one that matter of fact, let me get that real quick. The Lord is the one that's putting in their mind to make these moves. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it so whatsoever he will. And the Lord's will is to split this place in half. Actually, more than half. Crush it into many pockets. The same tactic that these people have been running throughout their reign in position of power, the same thing's happening unto them. The divide and conquer. See, it sounds good. The elites they may think what they're doing is accordingly, but the Lord is using them to push this agenda. So shit about to go down. All right. We are entering a whole nother phase. We're entering a whole nother phase of this set prophecy. All right. So with that, I'm just making this short. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. We almost out of here. Shalom.